project coming this time. Don't know whether you want to call it a restoration, renovation. Rescue. I think rescue is probably more apt. Picked up a Vise, cheap, for a reason. Look at that. What possible good could that be? This doesn't appear to move at all in any way, shape or form. And it looks to me like at some point somebody's been having a good whack at it with an hammer. Chip the casting, which is never a good thing. No, I can't. Look at that. Look. It's a nicely sized Vise, a bit bigger than the ones I've got, but it'll do lovely for on this bench for the minute, and then eventually on the new bench once we get going. So, first things first, let's have a look, see what we can do. I have actually freed a smaller than this Vise off with a lot of soaking and a lot of patience. Even the handle doesn't appear to want to move. The grease has actually gone sticky. The little Vise that's next to my pillar drill that's been used in a lot of videos. People have commented on how nice it looks, even though it's a very old Vise. First things first, I think we need to do a bit of a soak. There's no point hitting it with a hammer, somebody's already done that and it's not freed it off. It has got some battle scarring on it, but nothing I'm going to worry about too much. It's an older record, the casting's relatively good. First things first, use a nice little bit of a WD-40 and a nice thin bladed knife. Kitchen knives tend to be good. This is an old one, obviously. It wasn't a great deal of good when we had it. It's ideal for this type of thing. This is just basically make sure there's nothing down the sides. No residue left in there, spiders, webs, dirt, metal filings, anything like that that will cause a bind. That all looks clean. That allows us to make sure that penetrating fluid is getting everywhere it needs to get. What I'm going to do is just put a little bit of tension on it. There we go. There we have it, got a bit of movement. It is probably the best place, rather than hit it from there. The jaws, both jaws are actually replaceable. You can machine another set of them up, but you can't really machine another cast up there. There we go, we're on a roll, got some movement, look. Go on. do is out somewhat. There we go. Now, as you can see, that's the nut, the threaded nut that bar goes through, and that's what allows A and B to pull together. Now, there should actually be a kind of a cotter pin, a split pin, whatever you want to call it, roll pin in there that holds that in place. Somebody's already tried to take that out. If I put that there, I don't know whether you can see. Yeah, there you go. You can just see the light through there. Somebody's already taken that out and obviously been unsuccessful at freeing it off. Now, it's actually I don't know what the type of thing, like a dovetail, I would imagine is what you would call it. That needs to be driven out. Yeah, so what we're going to do is drive that out. She should drop into there, and then we should be able to separate the whole thing, give it a good clean up, and yeah, I think another coat of paint may be in order for this young lady. Okay. Okay. Let's put that in there then. Can actually see now, just there is a slight gap, so we do definitely have some movement, but we need a bit more. Whacking it off that bar isn't exactly ideal. Let's see if we can there we go. So now we'll take the bar out. Okay, take the nut out, which actually looks in very good condition. And you can see that little groove there is where the pin was, which stops it from pushing backwards, and that anvil there that presses against there is what stops the whole thing coming forward, so you can actually apply the force. Now there should be a spring and a washer, and then just there should be a pin. So we need a spring, a washer. The washer's not difficult, we can manufacture that. The spring, that might be a bit more tricky, and a pin shouldn't be too difficult to get hold of. It's just some kind of roll pin or split pin to go through there. Right. Hopefully something in here. Oh, that was good. Can drill that out. I've got to drill that big. If not, Dremel it. Get something. Axle. Do the job. Okay, so we split the two sides of the vise, two main parts of the vise. We've got this absolutely solid. Let's have a go at freeing this off now. Oh, look at the gubbins in there. No wonder it didn't want to move. Oh yes, that's better. There we go. That's all that was. I'm not taking material off, I literally am just taking off the corrosion. Listen to Norm. Norm said, there is no more important safety tip than to wear these safety glasses. Now we've actually taken some of that down. You can see that it was underneath that bit. It was already cracked. That's why it popped up. So I know it means we're not going to be able to use it at full extent. Well, let's be honest, she's a bit battle damaged anyway, but I think we're just going to round that off and lose that completely. You hit it there, it will crack. Cast iron, hard but brittle. Team angle grinder for the win. My points are all knocked off. There we go. I hope I battered them up too much now. And I shall see you in the next video. Stay safe.